Dana Osgood joins us with the full forecast, and we are entering that cool down period.
Yeah, I've been calling it that kind of taste of November kind of coming in for the weekend. We're going to start to see us kind of trend downward in terms of temperature, but then it's going to come right back up again, especially as we go into the second half of next week. So I have some good news for the Halloween forecast, which is always good to hear. But yeah, today we had a lot of sunshine out there. We did see a couple of areas with some high clouds, especially down East Maine a little bit earlier this morning, but a large majority of the state here seeing bluebird skies and a lot of sunshine. However, despite the sun, our temperatures didn't really respond very well. In comparison to yesterday, a lot cooler. Most of us were stuck in the upper 50s. We did reach 60 in Sanford, 61 in Freiburg, but throughout areas of northern Maine, still pretty cool, only 47 for a high in Greenville. Now, we saw a lot of sunshine this afternoon, but once the sun goes down, we're going to start to see an increase in some cloud cover, and that's ahead of a cold front that's going to move through early Saturday morning. However, it might be hard to notice in terms of precipitation because we aren't really going to see much at all. We could see some scattered showers throughout areas of the northern mountains and back into New Hampshire, but most of us will actually see a lot of sunshine throughout the morning on Saturday, kind of a mix of sun and clouds throughout the afternoon with some scattered showers throughout Aroostook County. But most of us are going to actually see the difference in this front in terms of our temperature and our wind speeds, because it's going to get quite breezy, especially in the afternoons on both Saturday and Sunday, and it's going to get significantly colder there as well. A lot of sunshine to start out the day on Sunday here, and this model here has a chance for some snow showers here, especially kind of areas back into the mountains and through western Maine. Overall, I do think there's a bit too much moisture in this model here, so we might have a chance of some scattered showers, but I don't think we're going to see a lot of precipitation here. And then on Monday is actually going to be our coldest day of this stretch, but that mostly sunny skies return. So now I wanted to point out some of those wind speeds that we're going to see Saturday and Sunday. Most of us on Saturday seeing winds predominantly out of the west, gusting up to about 35 miles per hour, highest in the mountains. And then a very similar story on Sunday here, gusting though more out of the northwest. Overall, I think it's kind of a toss-up on which of the two weekend days is going to be more windy, but keep in mind, since Sunday will actually be colder, it will feel colder on Sunday in comparison to Saturday. And then Monday here, still a little bit breezy, especially throughout areas of northern and eastern Maine, however, less so than over the weekend. And now we're watching a front system that's going to be moving through in the second half of next week. So there's a chance for some showers here on Wednesday, and then we end up in the warm sector of this system for Thursday, which is why Halloween is looking to be trending towards the warm side. And then we're going to be watching the movement of this cold front that'll move through on Friday. We'll kind of keep an eye on that for the timing of the precipitation that we're looking at there. And then we're going to see that brief taste of November coming in for the weekend, especially Sunday and Monday, but it doesn't last very long because there's a run for 70 degrees possible on Thursday. Marine forecast sees 2 to 4 feet, got that small craft advisory there. So overall, with a look at that 7-day forecast, not a lot of precipitation overall. You can kind of see that we do have some days here that have the precipitation icon, Brian and Amanda. Overall, though, we're not looking at too much rainfall here. Keep in mind the weekend, though, it's going to be quite windy, so Sunday is a day really to bundle up.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But don't put the t-shirts away yet, because Thursday,
Turn around.
get into the 60s again.
Dana, thank you.